Hey Shatling, people were talking about relationships in my Discord server, which is filled with autistic people. And it really got me thinking, because I saw a lot of sentiment that was like, I've been in a lot of failed relationships. I feel like there are internal problems that are affecting all of my relationships. Why can't I find love? How come every single relationship ends in failure? And it got me thinking. Because this is a topic that I'm very interested in, I'm very passionate about, and it really ties into psychology, which is my special interest, if you weren't familiar with that already. So, no, I'm not a professional, but I just wanted to sit down here, kind of like an older sister moment, and lay down some tips that I think, from my own experience and research, could be beneficial for basically anyone, but also specifically autistic people looking for a relationship and wondering why their romantic life seems to suck ass. It is so hot in my room, like, I hope you can't hear my fan. I had to turn it up really high because it's so fucking hot and I'm still sweating. One very common theme that I see in people that are pessimistic about romance in general is passionately chasing relationships and always diverting their energy externally. Looking for other people, looking for, oh, I gotta get onto this dating app, I gotta get into these online Discord servers, forums, whatever. I need to talk to people. I need to find someone. The right person is out there. I just need to find them, and I need to meet as many people as possible and get myself out there so that I can find somebody. Now, it's very good to put yourself out there. That is an extremely positive thing. To be interacting with a lot of people, that's just good, period. There's nothing wrong with putting yourself out there. But I think there's an issue with diverting all of your energy externally, rather than at least saving a little bit to divert inward and reflect on yourself and see what you could improve in yourself in order to make yourself a better partner. Because, in my opinion, from what I understand, there's nothing more attractive, there's nothing more efficient at getting people to become attracted to you than being confident in yourself, than being mature, than being able to handle conflict resolution, you know? Resolve these things in a calm and mature and collected manner. There's nothing more attractive than somebody who has hobbies, who works on themselves, who is happy and content with their own life, rather than having a mindset of, oh my gosh, my life is so miserable. Look, all my friends have girlfriends, and I'm just sitting here maidenless. All my friends have partners. See, I default saying girlfriends because I've seen this so often in my server. It's guys that are attracted to girls, and then lesbians that are attracted to girls. It's hilarious that I have so rarely, I don't think I've ever seen a message saying, oh, I wish I had a boyfriend. Anyway, yeah, I guess if you like boys too, then that also applies, and if you like NBs, that also applies. But the common sentiment that I see is, why don't any girls like me? And I really think, not even think, I know I'm not a professional, but in my Neanderthal brain, I know, in my opinion, that it is purely an internal problem as long as you are properly putting yourself out there. If you work on yourself, if you find things that make you happy and pursue them, and you engage in things that make you happy, and you can wake up in the morning excited to start the day. No, you don't have to be bouncing off the walls like, holy shit, this is so awesome. Oh my gosh, I have another 24 hours. This is so cool. You don't have to be like insanely enthusiastic. Just to be content with your own life. To be content with what you have without yet having a partner is so crucial and attractive. And so helpful in actually getting that person. You should not be relying on a partner to make you happy. That is not healthy. Nothing is guaranteed to you. You are not guaranteed that that partner is going to be there forever. You should not be putting all of your eggs in one basket. Even if that partner does stay with you forever, even if you guys are lifelong mates, you still shouldn't derive all of your happiness from just having a partner. You need to have other things that make you happy in life. It's good to put your eggs in many baskets and spread out the sources that give you joy rather than just focusing it all on one thing. I need a girlfriend. That would make me happy. That would make my life okay. That is a terrible mindset, and that's not going to set you up for success in a relationship. That being said, let me clarify once again. I think it's very good to put yourself out there. I think putting yourself out there and talking to a lot of people kind of falls within the realm of doing things by yourself to benefit yourself, to make your own life more fulfilling in the absence of a relationship. Just talking to people, being friendly, you know, getting your tendrils out into the wilderness and interacting with a lot of different people. It's amazing for you, it's amazing for your social skills, it's amazing for your fulfillment, and it's also amazing for meeting people. And how do you meet a significant other? By talking to them, by meeting new people. So I really think for those... My computer just turned off. I really think for those who are feeling pessimistic, feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't get a girlfriend, I can't get a boyfriend, I can't get a they friend, why is my romantic life so horrible? I just feel so pessimistic, I'm never gonna find love. I really think that the most beneficial thing that somebody with that mindset could do is think about what makes them happy. What could they do to get a healthier mental state? To be more content with their own life in the absence of a relationship? What are their hobbies? What are your hobbies actually? Like, ask yourself that question. Do you have an answer to that other than scrolling on your phone? Like, be honest. I feel like there's a great debt of hobbies in modern society. It's become so depressing. Like, people have less hobbies. There are less activities that we do to fill our time that are slow yet consistently fulfilling. Rather, if we have downtime, we just default to picking up our phone and frying our dopamine receptors. I think having hobbies is so good for becoming a more complex and rich person, becoming more interesting to other people, becoming more intelligent, doing things like, I don't know, learning languages, art, blah, blah, blah. All those things make you more intelligent. They give you more to talk about, which helps with meeting new people and relating to people. Let's say you have a hobby in common. That's another thing that can be beneficial for building a relationship. Not that it's necessary at all. I just can't stress enough the importance of hobbies. This really ties into finding fulfillment in the absence of a relationship. If you don't have a hobby, you should sit with that thought and think about it. And think of some things that you would like to try. Because I guarantee you have the time for it. If you're watching this video right now, you have the time to engage in a hobby. Like, be honest with yourself. I thought this too when I one time watched a video about, like, basically saying all of you are chuds and you spend so much fucking time on your phone and you should really be engaging in hobbies. But she said it in a much nicer and more scientific fashion. And my first thought was, I don't have any time for this. Like, all my days are so busy and so full. And then I sat back and I'm like, hold up. I have like 4 hours of screen time where I'm just not doing shit. I definitely have time. So I feel like in a kind way, it's okay. It's okay to be at a bad place in life. It's okay to be at rock bottom. Because guess what? You're capable of going up. And you don't need to work in large steps. Small steps are where change comes from. Small steps are the key to improving as a person. They are crucial and they should be celebrated. So if your goal is to be a more suitable romantic partner, to attract more people, I would say pick a small step. Maybe pick a hobby that you could start learning. Maybe pick a new social situation that you could put yourself into. I really think it's all about small steps, about being content with your life in the absence of a partner. Diverting that energy inward. Less about, oh, I need a partner, I need a girlfriend, I need to find someone. And more about, how can I improve myself so that it's easier for me to find a partner, and so that when I do, we're going to have a healthier and more fulfilling and safe relationship. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, make sure that you take care of yourself and are kind to yourself, and that you're following my Twitch, okay? Okay. Bye, twin. Mwah.